Magic players, it's Corn. I am playing my historic blue-white control. I did a deck tech in one video about it, but the basic idea is like any control deck, board wipes, card advantage, and a few powerful finishers, mainly in the form of Torrential Gearhulk. I only made one edit since the last video. I cut out the third Mystical Dispute in the sideboard and put in Curse of Silence. So hopefully that'll make a difference. Maybe. It's probably irrelevant. It's one card in the sideboard. This thing used to remember what I last played, I think. Is it here? No. I'm not sure how often I'll do deck techs. It's not like I play different decks constantly. We'll keep this. This is an island. Just use your imagination. You see, it's kind of like a forest island. It doesn't look like a mountain. It could be a swamp. This could be a swamp. Not in this deck, but... it's not a mountain or a plains, I can tell you that much. No 2-drops. Are they gonna play like Burning Tree, Burning Tree, Burning Tree into something? Thoughtseize, that's pretty good. What does he take? Narset? Absorb? If he has something really important he wants to play, he takes the Absorb. If not, he takes Narset because she represents... yeah. Yeah, that figures. We're holding up Absorb. That's, you know, I'll counter it. Something, something tempo. He knows we're playing Memory Deluge. Chandra. Take Teferi. And Castle, I think? We'll take Teferi and Doomscar. Because what? He's just gonna burn me for 2, right? Well, I proceed to not care about that. Where's Questing Beast? What happened to... I feel like everyone was playing Questing Beast for a while, and then I just stopped seeing it. Well, there goes my Teferi. Although, the more lands he turns into creatures... oh, that misses. That misses completely. What do I do here? Do I actually plus Teferi? I think I just pass. I gotta just pass and then commence the end game on his turn. Especially if he attacks. Banana Tart? I like that name. You know what I like is like banana peanut butter flavored things. Peanut butter and banana go really well together. Banana, peanut butter, chocolate. Mmm. I don't think he needed to shock. Is he about to play Crackle with power? Ooh, that's pretty good. Free draw 2 cards. Gets to play Chandra, and probably play whatever comes off of Chandra. When does this ult? He must have known I'm doing this, though. Did he just not care? Or did he actually think about that? That's a neat concept. Do we just like Teferi? Teferi plus Teferi to draw. Teferi to tuck away the Nissa. Playing Teferi to tuck away the Nissa feels bad, but I think that's right. Lands you control are indestructible. Search your library for any number of forest cards and put them onto the battlefield tapped. I don't like her doubling mana. We'll pay 2 for Birth of Meletis because we're going to get it back. But we're running out of outs here. That's a Sorin, which he's going to play. Because why wouldn't you? I need something that blows up everything. Does he punch himself for 5? That's fun. Let me think. Because if I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah. We'll just wait. That seems an odd choice. I keep thinking he's about to play Crackle with power, but it's not going to happen. He did it that way for maximum mana. He's going to untap that. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Nope. I mean, he knows I have Angel of Grace. I feel like Settle the Wreckage is kind of bad here, but it's also kind of good. Do we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6, not 7. He already popped off with Chandra. I mean, if he keeps this up, all his lands are gonna be dead. Now he minuses Sorin, so that he has a blocker. Yes. Op seems good. I get to think. Let's not get that. Not a lot of thinking necessary. That might be good. Especially after we just, like, sweep the board. We're attacking her. Maybe should have attacked Chandra. All of the Storm Giants. So he's going to... almost definitely make things and swing. He could kill Chandra to kill the Angel. Is he about to punch himself again? No, because he got a land. Lucky duck. I need more ways to deal with planeswalkers. That's what I'm getting out of this. I think he's about to use Chandra to shoot Angel of Grace. Which means he has another Chandra. Yep. Is that the third? No, I just... Why don't I have a counterspell? Because I specifically got Doomscar instead of a counterspell. That was a misplay. If I had played Settle the Wreckage, then I could, I can still settle the wreckage, can't I? He already popped off all of these. So maybe that was a terrible misplay, actually. If he plays any creature, that was a terrible misplay. Is he about to Thought Seize me? That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm killing the Nissa. The other two don't matter to me right now. If he plays a creature, then I just lost to my own misplay. Ugh. Literally, well... You know what, though? That helps substantially. He's gonna start eating all my stuff, but... Like, I'm not actually gonna get anything back. Because he eats it all with Scoos. I did just lose to my own misplay. Being able to swing in would have been a lot... Well, no, because he would have still had the mana for Scoos. He's at 4 life. Does he stomp me and play it? Another Nissa. Another Nissa. Yep, exile my things. My only hope now is that he forgets about Hall of the Storm Giants. And just, like, lets me swing with it. It doesn't... That wouldn't work anyways. That wouldn't work anyways, because he has Scavenging Ooze. Well... You know what? Could I have board wipe too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6? No, I couldn't do both. How many creatures are in graveyards altogether? I have no more. How many does he have? 1. So at best that's a 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I have to block. I'm just now realizing this. If he makes another 3/3, which why wouldn't he? But I don't... As long as I'm clever, I don't think that matters. Not even really clever. Did he just not swing with Scoos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we, like, do the Majorly Pro play and, play around him having 2 stomps? Am I making myself lose with that one? That's the hard question. He didn't force block, so I shouldn't have done that just then. I should have waited until his end step, in case he has sorcery speed creature removal. But who would ever think of that? Is he like hoping I don't realize that his life total's that low? He concedes one step away. One step away. Okay, a lot of planeswalkers. What do I have that actually stops planeswalkers? What do I even name with this? Like, if I get to play this turn 1, what do I name? Nissa? Make Nissa cost 7? I like the idea of that. Pierce and Veto over Censor and an Opt. Curse of Silence and Elite Spellbinder over Neutralize and Time Wipe. Because, like, what could he do that's totally transformative? Spell Pierce is only good when he's playing those in the beginning. I'm not gonna overthink it. For a long time on Arena, I've been playing the 1v1s. They're all 1v1, duh. I've been playing the... And I don't think I can... This is even worse, but... At least it's got playable cards. Inquisition. I would take the Search for Azcanta. Spell Pierce is a good choice, but Search for Azcanta is the better choice. Maybe should have held up the Spell Pierce there, since I don't have a 2-drop. But that's a creature anyways. Shock. Pyromancer. Well, he got to get rid of his lands. We may as well say no to that, since we can. Brutal Cathar. We don't feel like him having enough mana to play Nissa. We prefer him not having enough mana to play Nissa. Yeah, let me just block. Let me just make a terrible, terrible, terrible trade. Time Wipe is good now. Does he take the playable card? If he has Nissa, he takes the Absorb. If he doesn't have Nissa, okay. I think we let it flip. Then if he casts 2 spells, even if he doesn't, maybe I do. Sure. Discards. 1 card, gets 1/1/1. He had the Nissa. He did not have the mana for the Nissa. That might be a bad play. This is an island, because we do have triple blues. We also have double whites, but we have Birth of Meletis. 'Cause, 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 'c Yeah, Gear Hulk for absorb. Oh man, a board wipe cuts him off green right now. That's really good. If I had played Gear Hulk on, well, whatever. We'll take Narset. Do we play the Narset is the question. Yes, I think is the answer. Because if we draw any, 2, 3, or... maybe not any, but... it doesn't quite cut him off of green mana. Because he'll have 1 Paradise Druid. Nissa! Does he hit the Stomping Ground? Please hit the Stomping Ground. He's not that dumb. He's not. He's not that dumb. I was dumb enough to play Narset. But he's not dumb enough to target his Stomping Ground with Nissa. What's Nissa's minus? There is none. Okay. Just the old. He is putting himself firmly into the danger zone. Dude, we won the first game. That's right. That Shark Typhoon came at the opportune moment to actually just steal the game because I would have lost otherwise. I feel like I lost the last game. I don't want to check what his ward is. I think it's pay 3 life. He's making board wipes look worse for me, I think is the idea. Let's take away your Stomping Ground. Teferi. Very Teferi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we just play no cards and then hold up Torrential Gear Hulk? He flips again. Very Teferi. Now do we plus or minus? I think we plus, because he is not in a very good position. Can also be a surprise 3/3 flying, which is pretty good. I like a surprise 3/3 flyer. But if he swings with anything on the ground, I can block with Brutal Cathar and make a board wipe really good. Everything at Teferi? Everything at Teferi. Let me think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2. Because then he lives. Teferi living while I have a flyer is a pretty good outcome, I think. May not be the ideal outcome, but it's a pretty good outcome. Well, I think we're playing Torrential Gearhulk here. What is that? Noxious Grasp. Does that kill Teferi? Alright, let's not. Let's absorb that. And he has to keep losing things. Or attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Well, that needs to die right now. Before he figures out he can kill Cast Out with it. Which he already knows. And I know he already knows that. What are we looking for here? What card is good now? I have another Teferi, so I kinda don't care. Ooh, non-land, okay. That can't give me much. That's Teferi. And we'll plus him. Oh, he's done. Banana Tart is done. He still had a shot. He still had a shot, but some people don't like playing against control, and I get it. And that's it for that.